I am Kyle Rivers, angel number 888. Spiritual awakening and headaches. As we experience a spiritual awakening and our energies shift to a higher frequency, the new energy patterns and vibrational frequencies have an effect on the body. These effects can range from the barely noticeable to the hard to ignore. One very common symptom of spiritual awakening is frequent headaches or even migraines. These are often resistant to painkillers and just won't seem to go away. So let's take a look at the reasons why we get headaches during spiritual awakening. We need to know also how we can rid ourselves of these spiritual awakening headaches. Spiritual energy shift. During spiritual awakening, our spiritual energy upshifts in vibrational frequency. This extra energy flow courses through our chakras and subtle body energy centers. When a virus gets into the bloodstream, our immune system goes into overdrive trying to deal with it. You can see this sudden change in our spiritual energy, such as during spiritual awakening. This makes our chakras go into overdrive to try to deal with the new patterns and frequencies. As you might imagine, this process can take its toll on the body. But it isn't the actual energy that has these effects, it's our own body's reaction. Luckily, that means there are things that we can do about it. Headaches. Spiritual awakening, therefore, can cause headaches. But why is this the most common symptom? Well, the secret lies in the crown chakra. The crown chakra can be found on the crown of the head. It is the chakra most associated with spiritual awakening and ascension. Therefore, during a spiritual awakening, almost all of the energy being added into our system is passing through the crown chakra, overactivating it beyond its usual capacity. This can cause slight swelling or inflammation of the muscles in the head, which in turn causes the dreaded headaches and migraines associated with spiritual awakening. While these symptoms might be treated quite effectively by anti-inflammatories and over-the-counter painkillers, this doesn't address the underlying problem. Can spiritual awakening cause migraines? Spiritual awakening can cause headaches. Spiritual awakening does not have to be associated with migraines, but many people report having this experience when they are experiencing spiritual awakening symptoms. Spiritual awakenings are sometimes referred to by a variety of other names as well, such as spiritual experiences or divine revelations. Spiritual awakenings can be brought on by many different triggers and can last for varying lengths of time. Spiritual awakenings are most often brought on by spiritual practices or new insights that the individual has about a certain area of their life, as well as by responses to events in one's life that force the person to learn something important. Spiritual awakenings can be much more intense than everyday insight and understanding about oneself, which is how they are sometimes described. Spiritual awakenings can bring on a wide variety of symptoms in the body, including headaches. What causes spiritual awakening to cause headaches? Spiritual awakening causes headaches for a number of different reasons, one of which is that there is often an excessive amount of energy flowing through one's body during a spiritual awakening experience. In some cases, this excessive amount of energy can cause migraines. Spiritual awakenings often start as feelings such as joy or excitement that are experienced throughout the body. These types of feelings and sensations usually begin in the head and then flow through other parts of the body. Spiritual awakenings also sometimes result in an opening up to information from a higher being or power. Spiritual awakenings can last for varying lengths of time and depend on the individual experiencing them. Curing spiritual awakening headaches. What follows is a tried and tested remedy. Gather some crystals. Best here if available is amethyst stone, but clear quartz will do in a pinch. Gather some scents. These can be either oils, candles, or incense sticks. Go for lavender, sandalwood, or menthol. Lavender for the evening, menthol for the morning, sandalwood in a pinch. Get the scents lit and most of the crystals laid out around the room. Drink a large glass of water. Try to finish it, even if it's difficult. Lay down, once the water has settled, and take 2 of the crystals, 1 in each hand. You're going to press them very gently onto the temples and roll them slowly. Feel for the negative energy dispersing as the pain moves. In a way, we're chasing and dispersing with the crystals, but it's best to just apply pressure with the stones wherever the pain ends up. Do this for around half an hour. Are there any other methods to cure headaches during spiritual awakening? If you are still looking for that holy grail method of treating headaches during spiritual awakening, then here are a couple of tips. Remove all stimulants from your diet, coffee, sugar, etc. Take aloe vera juice and have it whenever you feel like the headache is coming. Aloe vera works effectively well as an anti-inflammatory. Keep calm and meditate when you are having headaches. It will help to keep away the pain. By meditation I mean, turn off your devices, TV, radio, laptop. Get rid of all the distractions that are around you, and meditate with your eyes closed for 15 minutes. It's best to do this multiple times a day. Morning and evening are perfect moments to start, but of course whenever you have the chance is fine too. Just let yourself relax or focus on one point in front of you. It could be your hands or whatever helps you. Here's some things to avoid to keep headaches away. Avoid the sun. Avoid power drinks like Energy Plus drinks. Avoid any news, especially negative ones, TV, radio. Avoid reading negative stuff on the internet or offline, magazines, newspapers. Change your diet if the headaches become frequent and last long. This especially is true for migraine sufferers. Look at everything you eat. Start with simple stuff like changing your bread to a healthier type of bread than white or wheat bread. And try not to use drugs to treat headaches during spiritual awakening. Conclusion: the spiritual awakening journey is a difficult one. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, know that it does not have to be associated with migraines or other negative side effects. You may want to talk about your experience with someone who has been through the process before and can help guide you on this life-changing path. Some people find solace in spirituality as they go through their transformation, while others need more support from friends and family members during this time in their lives. Know that there is nothing wrong with asking for help when needed, so don't hesitate if you feel like something isn't right. What do your closest loved ones think? Have those around you noticed anything different about how you're feeling lately? I am Kyle Rivers, Angel number 888. May God be with you all.